What is good, Cardano fam, ADA gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today. Hope everybody had a happy new year. Have a fantastic 2025. Let's jump into the news. Bitget, top 10 centralized exchange. In this case, Bitget Español this morning said Cardano ADA was created with a scientific approach and has a development structure based on academic research. It's great to hear from big exchanges giving recognition to the blue chip known as Cardano. Jake Gagain says SNEK is the king of Cardano. With nearly 350,000 followers on X and a big active following on YouTube, it's great to again get recognition to the blue chip premier meme coin, which SNEK weekly X post volume surpasses Book of Meme, Notcoin, and Popcat, according to Radar. And this is fantastic because again, it highlights social dominance. And even though those three projects are higher with market cap, SNEK, I think it's just a matter of time before it breaks the top 100. I think it has fantastic branding, culture, and it's just a matter of time. What do you guys think? Cardano processed 70 million ADA in NFT secondary volume. And this is great for two reasons. One, we're not even in NFT season yet. And even though this may pale in comparison to Ethereum and some others, it is still very high compared to many other L1s. So contrary to common belief, this is actually fantastic compared to many other networks. George CryptosRus says a lot of altcoins are really oversold, including Cardano ADA. So many good altcoins. Hopefully you've been taking advantage and picking up. Once we get back to our previous highs and go beyond, you guys will be rewarded. Shout out to George for filming this in the airport. And I know a lot of people give him flack, but I really like George's positive attitude, very consistent with his streams. And hate him or love him, at the end of the day, you, me, George, none of us are perfect. And I respect his consistency, giving a chance to mention Cardano ADA, recognizing the value under $1, which he mentioned in this video. It's pretty good. So big thank you to George for recognizing the potential with Cardano and also supporting SNEK and others. And speaking of George, shout out to him for sharing this clip where we asked Charles on his recent AMA, can you share any new updates regarding talks with Ripple? And George likes the idea of ADA and XRP working together. Now, as a recap, Charles in this AMA did say that Ripple and Midnight have ongoing talks, the teams. He would like to include Ripple in the Midnight ecosystem, and he does believe, Charles believes, that RLUSD by Ripple will be expanding to more chains this year. So I would really like to see that, especially RLUSD, I would really like to see. Guys, this is a fantastic documentary, Zengate, going over Latin America region, doing some RWA goodness, lithium mining done right. I got a sneak peek of this from Zengate and I was blown away by the passion, the enthusiasm, the perseverance by Daniel. It kept me hooked from start to finish. I think it's a must watch. I gave it a 5 out of 5. So I got a sneak peek of it and haven't commented on it until now. And I'm very excited to see this launching on Stuffio. So we'll keep an eye on this. Everything's linked below in the video description. I just got to say that this really made me feel emotional. It was very moving. It was very powerful. Great feedback also by Cardano Whale, Chris O, and many others. And it's not often where I'm able to watch a documentary and it keeps me hooked. And what excited me was that it's real world assets done right, solving problems and actually touching the hearts of the locals and addressing real world issues. So fantastic. I highly recommend you guys keep up to date with this moving forward. Let's give a quick shout out to World Mobile, which has almost reached 600,000 unique users 24 hours. In about 3 or 4 weeks, we're going to reach 1,000 days of network uptime. World Mobile just in itself has more daily active users than many networks. And even though they have the multi-chain strategy, the most trading is happening on Cardano decentralized exchanges. So it's still a win-win for Cardano. I really like what we see in the Cardano ecosystem. Now, before we wrap up for the new year and some great posts by Alex Hormozi and others, let's hear a recap from Charles For those who know me well, this statement is nothing new. For the rest of the peanut gallery, when there is a debate, argument, or disagreement, things are reciprocal. Stick to the facts and the merit of the debate. If you cross personal and professional lines, you might score some brownie points on X, but you've forever shown the world who you are. I've spent, as of 2025, 10 years of my life on Cardano. Many mistakes were made, but I never crossed the line for a cash grab from the community or deviated from the original roadmap. The age of Voltaire is here. You're in charge of Cardano. My last duty is to remove any roadblock for this transition, and there's no way in hell anyone or anything is going to derail that process. We have to get the budget and constitution approved next year and start an annual process of continuous community-driven progress based upon the results of the prior year. This is my final duty of the decade, and I'll see it through regardless of the personal, economic, or professional consequences. That's what the millions who use Cardano have come to expect from me and what I expect from myself. Finally, he says, I remain optimistic for 2025, and I think it will be our best year. I'm also not naive to believe that it will be easy, nor will people be fair in their tactics. But the best things in life require sacrifice, struggle, and hard work. Why should this process be any different? And guys, I know there's a lot of drama going on. Rick saying this, Cardano Foundation that, and IOG this, and Emergo this, and a lot of yapping and moaning and groaning. Can we have a moment of silence for the moan and groan? Let me just sip on this tea. Let's have a quick moment of silence for the yapping, moaning, and groaning and whining on X. So, guys, even I don't see eye to eye with Charles on everything. We're all different human beings. But we can have objective, civil conversations. You know what I'm saying? Restraint. Strength through meekness. Two people can be right at the same time on many matters. And what I really like is Charles's enthusiasm, charisma, how he's very articulate. What I like is optimism, that 2025 will be our best year. What I also like is that he's devoted to the mission. Especially, we know how important and passionate he is for governance. And so I don't really like it when people are just constantly doing ad hominem, attack of character. It's just poor. It doesn't make any sense. You know, you can speculate all you want, but just going through and doing ad hominem, I agree. And that's why we see statements like, you know, if you cross personal and professional lines, you might score brownie points on X, but you've forever shown the world who you are, right? Freedom of speech is not freedom of consequence. Now, it's no question. I think IOG, I think Charles, without them, there'd be really no Cardano. And what I really like is what he said about sacrifice, struggle, and hard work. What comes easy in life is not respected. No pressure, no diamonds. And at the end of the day, you got to respect his passion. He has said that he's looking to ship all of those items we saw yesterday, including midnight, in 2025. So I think 2025 is going to be a great year. Let's do our best to filter out the noise and just focus on the signal and not make this like a Jerry Springer fiasco. You know what I'm saying? So good post by Charles. And especially for the new year, I really like this post by Alex Hormozi. I retweeted this. Pro tip for goal writing season. Next to each goal, write down what you're willing to give up to get it. You can't add hours to your day, so you have to start by making room for the things that matter by removing the things that you don't, right? The law of subtraction. Every one of us have 24 hours in a day. And if there's certain things you're trying to achieve, rather than being additive, rather than having featureitis and adding more and more, go with the subtractive approach. There's a good saying in UX, you can bake half a cake, not a half-baked cake. The beauty of simplicity. So when you start removing and having that subtraction, you can actually have more free time. And what does that look like? It could be habits. It could be friends in your life that are causing problems. You got to draw a line between them, have some boundaries. It could be something you're doing over here in the work, personal life that's taking you away from something else. So just evaluate your life. Look in the mirror. We all have to look in the mirror and see what we're doing and what's preventing us from getting there. Because often we always make excuses at the end of the day, right? That's to just grossly generalize it. We often just make excuses. So go with subtraction. And truth is in action. Speak less, do more. Speak less, do more. I see a lot of people talking. The best thing is to just do it. Don't talk about your ideas so much. Sometimes you got to brainstorm. You know, when I was thinking of Angry Crypto, I was ripping a cigar, had my coffee out, was kind of coming up with some ideas, but at the end of the day, you got to execute. You can think about push-ups all you want. You can, talk about push-ups, theorize about push-ups, but sometimes you just got to, drop down and do 100 push-ups. So, going to this new year, guys, a new year doesn't change who you are. That's cap. New year, new me is just BS cap. Our habits define who we are. Our mindset. What we do day to day. So I made this post, and I know it's going to trigger some people, but this is just truly how I feel, When you rise, give thanks to be alive. Gratitude dispels greed and plants a humble seed, right? When you get up and you thank God, it pushes away like an analog wave, all the deceit and pride, because how can you be thankful and greedy at the same time? Your habits define you and I. A new year won't renew. A new year does not renew us. Be bold and kind and wise. Put your trust in Jesus Christ. That's coming from an ex-Freemason, an ex-Muslim, an ex-atheist, ex-agnostic. If you guys want to learn more about that, let me know in the comments. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm sure many people will get triggered. So it is what it is. I got to just keep it 100 with you guys. Happy New Year. Peace to all. Yours truly, Alexander. So that was my New Year's post today, because at the end of the day, guys, our thoughts are very powerful. And at the end of the day, our thoughts, our actions, the fruits of our labor, if you want to have a better, work life, even when you do fitness, you build tenacity, resilience. How do you do that? Well, think David Goggins. When you do what you don't want to do, you go out and doing that run. You go out doing that hard work. And it's always hard work. Deacon, being a deacon, a servant. If you showed me a room full of people and I saw those servants, we would know who are the hardest working people. Give with nothing in expectation in return, and watch how the world around you will shift with that goodness. Give and you shall receive. And I see a lot of people, and that's why I really like the mantra of Alex. Same thing. Give. He is actually the one that pushing that, the proponent of it. There's a lot of people who ask for money first. They ask for favors first, but they don't want to give. And part of angry, I've always believed, to give value. Make people excited. Make them happy. Make them smile. Give them a compliment. Someone flicked you off. Let it just fall off you. And think about what 50 Cent said also. I need you to hate me so I can use you for your energy. People are always going to hate you. And at the end of the day, Alex Hormozi gets hate. I get hate. George CryptosRus gets hate. I surely know that Christ got hate as well. And it's like the Japanese game developers say, if you appeal to everyone, you appeal to no one. So guys, always remember, God loves you all. I wish very well for all of you guys as well, regardless, business, health. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. We can't take the ledger to the grave. I know, spoiler alert, you can't take the ledger to the grave. And so, just try and keep a positive mind and be steadfast and don't give up on hope. You know what I'm saying? Don't give up on hope and keep a positive mind. I know I'm going to get in the comments right now, man, you shouldn't be talking about this. Why are you talking about Jesus? Why are you saying this? It is what it is. I know always there's going to be people who are getting angry, and that's just part of the process. Ironically, even though the name's Angry Crypto, I feel like on X, I was actually saying this on X, that it feels like on Cardano, we've been doing Jedi balance, Dantooine, bringing balance to the Force, So guys, I think a lot's going to change for me in this new year. We're going to continue to do crypto, but I'm going to tell you guys about a new project that I'm brainstorming on when that moment comes. For now, we will continue to do Angry Crypto, and I have more buy limit orders set in these ranges. I still think that Cardano still has more upside potential. We're still locked in, and yeah, let's move on to pricing here on TradingView. 0.85, pretty good. XRP 2.13, Bitcoin dominance 58%, Bitcoin 93.4. So we're just going sideways. Everything's leveling out. Still looking pretty good. If we do bounce down to these levels, I have about three or four buy limit orders in these ranges. I still think that a $5 to $7 Cardano is not too far fetched, given that last time we did a 100x with no smart contracts. So I think that the potential is there. We have a lot of exciting narratives around the corner from Midnight, RLUSD, Ripple engagement, BITW, Crypto Index Fund, and many other stuff as well cooking up. So I think it's going to be an exciting new year, especially with all the countries racing to have a Bitcoin reserve. So this is looking really bullish, guys. And yeah, this is a longer than I wanted to make video, but I really wanted to just home run that, you know, there's more to life than just price go up, price go down, price go up, price go down, price go up, price go down. Change is guaranteed, and at the end of the day, the beggar and the king have the same skeleton. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we have to reflect on life. Where are we headed? You know, we're not getting any younger, and time is the only luxury. And that's why, towards the end of the video, you know, making it a little bit more serious for us to reflect on our life, and that also plays to your crypto as well. And that's why, like I said, I will always be honest with you guys with the selling of this stuff. Today, actually, I dumped all my Polkadot. I dumped all my GRT. I know it's low, but I was just like, man, get out of this pocket. I was just like, get out of here. Get lost. Scram, you know? So it's just BTC ADA XRP. That's it. It's just BTC ADA XRP. So I just told it to skedaddle, you know? I had to wait 4 weeks for that to unstake. That's when I was like, yo, ADA's unstaking is superb. And so, yeah, the liquid staking is fantastic. So, yeah, guys, we're still holding ADA. It's my biggest altcoin holding. More buy limit orders are set. Let me know what are your expectations. I think ADA, Q1, Q2, I think we may see that first gigapump. And I think Q4 will see the second gigapump. What will the pricing exactly be? I don't know, but I try to err on the side of caution. With that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts of 2025? Anything that you're planning to do? Any you know, just thoughts in general. If you guys need any help, questions in life, business, crypto, you know to holler at your boy Alexander, aka Angry Crypto Show. So hit that subscribe, hit that like. I wish peace and blessings for you all, and I will see you in the next Angry Crypto Show.